Welcome back to Detroit Pistons Me Off. Today on the show, we're looking at NBA draft prospects not named Wembanyama or Scoot Henderson that would fit in nicely with the Detroit Pistons in the upcoming 2023 NBA draft. Let's get started. But before we do, go ahead and do me a solid, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to be reminded when my videos go live. The first player not named Wembanyama or Scoot Henderson would be Thompson, brother of Ausar Thompson, playing for the Overtime Elite. Probably the best athlete in the whole damn business, with the best first step, smooth, athletic agility. The guy can jump out of the gym. Plus, he's a 6'7" point guard. Supreme defensive and athletic transition game. He's playing in the Elite Overtime Elite, which is probably one of the weakest conferences. Also, he can't shoot the ball from outside very well. That's going to have to improve because we need spacing around our guards. Plus, we already got a lot of guards, so he doesn't really fit in that well. We're in a situation where he was available, he'd be hard to pass up. Amin is more of a point guard than his brother Ausar. So Ausar, on the other hand, is shooting a little bit better from beyond the arc. So kind of pick your poison here. So Ausar, to me, fits in better with the Pistons as far as what the Pistons need right now. He's more of an off-ball type of player. He could probably play the 3, maybe even the 4, where Amin defensively could probably play 1 through 4. But offensively, he likes the ball in his hand. He's a kind of a on-the-ball type of leader. Like I said, Ausar Thompson has improved his three-point shooting percentage from beyond the arc, as he's now up to 33.3% on over 3.5 attempts per game. Brandon Miller, one of the most intriguing and athletic combinations of speed, a player that's 6'9" and can shoot the lights out from behind the arc. He is catapulting up the ranks, being as low as 22nd, now as high as 3. One NBA scout compared Brandon Miller to Paul George, and it predicted his range as high as 3rd and as low as 7th. Miller vaulted from outside the top 20 prospects to top 5 consideration thanks to a hot start to the season, averaging 20.1 points per game on 44% shooting from downtown on 7.5 attempts per game and 8.2 rebounds. His coming out party came against the Gonzaga Bulldogs, where he torched them for 36 points, including 6 of 11 from shooting from downtown. Now, this is the type of player that hypothetically would be perfect for the Pistons, needing an athletic wing. The defensive end, there are some question marks, but athletically and shooting-wise, Brandon Miller looks like the real deal. Yeah, I like him fitting in. Next up, Cameron Whitmore. Villanova small forward, 6'6", 230 pounds. Cameron Whitmore is a combination of size and athleticism. A combination of size and speed. Size, speed, athleticism that is unrivaled in potential in this year's coming draft. Whitmore dominated the USA basketball under-18 team at the FIBA championships last summer, where he helped them win a gold medal by averaging 18.7 points a game and shooting over 70% inside the arc and 45% from beyond the arc and grabbing 6.3 rebounds. Since returning in December from thumb surgery, Cam Whitmore has shown elite athleticism with the leaping ability of a human pogo stick and strength at 230 pounds to muscle his way into the paint for Villanova. If Whitmore develops into that, Aaron Gordon type of player as a strong defender, lob threat, and three-point shooter, sky is the limit for this guy, I think. Next up, Killel Ware from the Oregon Ducks, a 7-foot freshman. He's an athletic 7-footer who runs the floor well and can jump out of the gym. Despite playing just 22.5 minutes per game, Ware has become one of the best and top shot blockers in college basketball, ranking 4th in blocks per game at 1.7 and block percentage at 8.5. Offensively, Ware's fluid stroke from beyond the arc intrigues NBA talent evaluators for future upside. Ware's next step in his development will be defending pick-and-roll switches and perimeter defense. Last but not least, we've got G.G. Jackson, big 6'10" freshman. G.G. Jackson was the biggest riser of any player in the projected lottery, moving up 29 spots on the aggregate draft board amongst the 10 mocks polled to round out the lottery. Jackson, who just recently turned 18 years old, has NBA three-point range and a good handle for a player his size. He leads the SEC in field goal attempts, 180, and ranks 3rd in the conference in usage percentage at 29.2. At times, his shot selection and defensive engagement can use improvement. This is a guy that if you watch the tapes, super exciting, athletic, has all the talent in the world, playing on a team that really lets him do whatever he wants to in South Carolina. So he's able to develop a full gamut of arsenal here in South Carolina. It'll be interesting to see how that translates athletically. The guy looks like he's a can't-miss prospect. Right now, the Pistons have the worst record in the NBA. So when it comes to the NBA draft, they're going to get about a 14% chance to pick up Victor Wembanyama. Now, if they finish with the worst record in the league, they will automatically get a top 5 pick. If they finish below that in second or third, they could end up as low as like 7th. In a stacked draft class, the Pistons are looking at picking up a very good player in this year's draft. Now, it doesn't turn out to be Wembanyama. I personally believe that second pick, they get the second pick, or even the third pick, trading that pick down a few spots and picking up some extra either draft capital or a veteran would be beneficial for the Pistons. Scoot Henderson simply doesn't fit with this team. There's a logjam of guards. As much as I like Scoot Henderson, I hate to see them have to move off of Killian Hayes or Jay Nivey this early in their development. Well, Piston fans, it's been fun. I'll see you next time on Detroit Piston Me Off.